Talk about it. Yes, we're back. Talk about it. Yeah. So but real quick, there's something I feel like I need to say to New Yorkers. New Yorkers need to be careful. I feel like
What do New Yorkers have to be careful?
No, I feel like there's this New York, stand up, but there is an epidemic out there that people need to understand what's going on, and good thing there's people like me that's here to educate people on what's going on in New York. All right, so
thank you.
Yes, this is for you too, especially after what you told me in the first episode.
Being a sad New York.
I think the millions of people out there, that's involved in this epidemic, and it's called Knicks fans. Y'all need to stop being Knicks fans. Yeah, I think you guys need to let it go.
I came back.
You guys are like, stop being so hung on the Knicks, man. Just leave them alone. All right, I understand it's hard. You're from here, and I get it. I'm from here too. But it's you guys gotta move on. Pick another team. It's all right. You have people out here in media, and this is to my brother. I love you, Stephen A. Smith, but bro, let it go. Nobody's coming here. Nobody wants to play in New York. The owner is terrible. Nobody wants to come here. You need to let it go.
We're gonna get somebody. The owner is terrible.
You see what I'm saying?
The owner pays top dollar.
You see what you just said right there? You see what you just said right there?
What?
You said you gotta have hope. There is no hope. You gotta let it go. You know why the Knicks will always be bad?
Why?
It's because the fans keep going to the games. It's because they sell out every night. The guy has who is he gonna get that's gonna put more asses in the stands, bro? Like the stadium's already packed.
So
he doesn't need to pay anybody any bread to come.
Are you telling me
here.
They're coming because they're paying to see a bad team like this?
I think they're paying to see a bad team. What you guys need to do, all right? And I've been saying this for years. Stop selling out at the Garden, man. Stop coming to the games, all right? Stop watching mediocre basketball.
The Knicks tickets are still expensive,
and they're expensive as hell. Like you don't need to be there, guys.
Because it's Madison Square Garden.
You don't need this. You have to take a stand. You gotta take a stand. All right, boycott.
I see what you're saying.
I don't want to see the Knicks like this. Let's get some good players. They will show up at the games, but you can't.
As a Knicks fan, I actually agree.
You can't show up for a bad product.
Yeah, you can't show up
every other night. You want to watch a bad product on the court every other night.
A lot of people go to Knicks games still, and I'm like, we're not winning, but
you're not winning.
Still there.
Stop going for the experience.
If we stop,
you're experiencing bad basketball. That's what you're experiencing.
Then they'll know dropping ticket sales. Then they go, oh, we got to get a better team.
This guy's making millions of dollars off the Knicks, man.
The suites are crazy, like 1.2 mil.
Why?
Sold out. The suites, you can't even get a suite.
Why? Why are we going to these games?
You still can't get a suite.
Why are we selling out at the Garden?
It's because we
don't even make the playoffs. Why are we going to the games?
It's because of the Garden. It's because of New York City. The fact that we have thousands of tourists in the city. They go, there's a Knicks game, I'll go.
And I see your point, but you know what? But that's why the Knicks will never have a good team.
Wow.
Because, Dolan realizes that, it's not Dolan that's the problem. It's the fans and Stephen A. Smith. Stephen A., I feel you out there, baby. I know the Knicks are your team, but you got to let it go.
But these people
Stephen A. Smith is now a Nets fan. You're a Nets fan now. No, I'm saying it. Okay, Stephen A., switch over. Go to Brooklyn. Bro. That's your best bet of New York City ever winning a chip. It's got to be one in Brooklyn.
The Barclays Center.
Yes.
And I think it probably would happen.
Because Madison Square Garden is now a high school. I consider it a high school team. It's a high school.
It's Lincoln.
And Dolan's the principal. Shout out to Dolan. Dolan, let me tell you something about Dolan. Dolan is an excellent businessman. Yeah. He doesn't need to know anything about basketball because you know why? There's plenty of asses in the seats every other night. So he doesn't have to pay anybody to come and play here. He doesn't have to give anybody a crazy contract.
That's what people's crazy. Like people will go, how does he shove up this money all the time? Because people are still going to the games.
People are still going to the games. Y'all still going to these games. Why? Why?
That is a good point. That's a very valid point.
Stop going to the games, y'all. Stop going to these games. We do not want mediocre basketball in New York City. New York City, we're known for basketball. Ain't it crazy how the Knicks aren't known for basketball? We got to make a change, people. And, I wish I had a number for people to call in because I feel like I can heal people. Y'all need to be healed out there. Y'all sick. Y'all sick for going to these games, for paying out your hard-earned money to go to these games.
We get a few callers.
Players are getting booed out there. Boo from your TV. Don't boo from inside the garden. Watch it on TV.
I'm a fan and I don't know what to do.
What you need to do? I'll tell you what to do. Go to Brooklyn, man. Start watching Brooklyn games, man. All you have to do is press 2 channels up and you're watching the Knicks.
He's right.
You don't need to be watching the Knicks, y'all. There's nothing to watch.
I live in Brooklyn. He's right.
There's nothing to watch. Nothing to watch at all. Stephen A. Smith, stop praying, bro. It's not happening.
This episode is dedicated to Stephen A. Smith.
Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. Shout out to Stephen A. Smith. I understand. I understand. You're a Knicks fan. I get it. You thought you were getting Durant, and you know what's crazy about that story too? I don't know if you heard.
He had a surgery.
Durant was actually going to the Knicks, but you know what happened?
What?
Management was like, well, we don't know how you're gonna play after your injury, so we're not gonna sign you. That's why he went to Brooklyn in the first place. Shout out to Knicks management for once again dropping the ball. That's what you guys seem to do best. Drop the. How do you tell Kevin Durant, the second best player in the league, we don't know how you're gonna heal from your injury. We don't know what kind of player you're gonna be after. You wanna know how he's gonna be after his injury? Still the second best player in the league after the injury. That's what he's gonna be. He could have been a Knicks player, but I understand. They didn't want to pay him the money. Why? We're already filling the seats, baby.
Oh.
We don't need you to come. We don't need you to be on the Knicks. We already selling out.
We're already filling the seats. We don't need you. We don't need a championship.
We don't need to play good. We don't even need to play decent. We don't even need to be a decent basketball team.
Now
y'all gonna show up.
I'm interested to see what the tickets would be if we got to the playoffs and started winning.
Oh my goodness, I don't even want to think about that.
That would be crazy.
So Dolan's actually doing you a service. Dolan's actually saying, you know what? Let me make this Knicks team as trash as I could possibly make it to keep Dolan. The sales down.
Save my money.
You know what, Dolan? You listen, man. Do not sell the team. All right.
Well, we need a chip, man.
No. Well, you're not getting one, so
we need a championship. We need
shout out to Dolan. Dolan, keep the Knicks. You're doing a great job keeping those prices low. Keeping those prices low and expectations high.
Bargain deal.
All right.
Keeping the prices low and expectations high.
I can go see a Knicks game and I can see LeBron play for $200.
That's so true.
And even though I know they're gonna lose, but you know what? At least I got a chance to see LeBron play.
That's how people are going into the Garden with that mindset right there. That's how people show up to the Garden right now.
Well, you know
to see other players play.
You're right, but not every night. Not in 82 games, bro. And you know what I like about the Knicks? It's for sure you're getting 82 games. No more. It's no more than 82. You have 82 chances to go see a player out there that you like and love to cheer for.
82
and
games.
Watch them destroy the Knicks.
I love the Knicks. I'll enjoy my 82 games.
Yeah. So enjoy. That's
me and Spike Lee.
Shout out to Spike Lee also. Shout out to Spike Lee. We love you, Spike.
We love you, Spike. That's true.
Love you. Keep cheering those bum players.
All right, I think we're done.
We'll be back. Dolan, this one's for you. Need a new stylish phone case? A charger for your car? Try shopgotech.com for phone accessories at great prices. Once again, shopgotech.com.
So the comparison is for Michael, Kobe, and LeBron?
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh.
And my thing is, so with the whole, because, everybody's argument is like, well, Michael won 6 straight. Well, not 6 straight. He's 6-0 in the finals. So I'm like, all right, well, if I put LeBron on the Bulls and I put Michael in Cleveland or even Miami, like, do they win?
You put Michael in Cleveland or Miami, Michael could win. Michael in his prime.
Against the Warriors? With him by himself. him and Kyrie. Him and Kyrie against the Warriors. You think they win? I don't know. I don't think so. I tell you what. I know LeBron's going 6-0 on the Bulls. I know that because like I told you before, I don't think Michael really had competition.
NBA was different though. The rules were different.
You know what? It's funny that you say that because guess when they stopped. Or this is what I've actually read. This is all pure facts. Facts. All right.
Hit me with the facts.
They started to They started messing with the rules. Guess when? In 1990. And by 1994, they started getting rid of all hand checking and stuff like that. So all this talk about, oh, well, you know, in the 90s, the NBA was much harder. Guess what? They were changing the rules since back then.
They were changing the rules, but the rules were not close to what they are now.
No, they weren't. But you know what, though? LeBron was playing them years, and LeBron at 19-year-old, you know what he was averaging? 27, 7, and 7. Talk about it. That's why people saying how now, oh, you know, I don't think those guys. There's a lot of players in the league now that can play back then. Can you imagine Steph Curry playing back then? Kyrie playing back then?
Oh yeah.
Who's guarding those guys?
Like
John Stockton?
Reggie Miller
would
look like. Imagine Reggie Miller on that team too. Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, and Reggie Miller.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But that's the thing. I don't. We can't do that comparison of back and forth of back in the day and this, because there's so many factors, and these guys are. It's like comparing the iPhone to the landline.
If the player's good, he's good. Is Kobe better than LeBron? No, he's not. He's not. Kobe the whole Michael Jordan and Kobe and LeBron thing is debatable. However you want to go, I say I've seen. I like the way LeBron plays. I think LeBron plays the best basketball I've ever seen. To be honest with you, this guy can do it all. I've never seen a player that could do it all like that. Never.
He can't do it all, and he came in. But that's another thing. He came in
that size, strength, and speed.
Came in with the size and the strength. That's
size, strength, speed, and IQ. I've never seen that before.
It's a freak of nature. So
I've never seen it before.
But that's evolution. That's another thing. So like this is 2000 what? When did he get in the league?
2003.
2003 versus the 90s. And the 80s basketball.
Can you imagine what LeBron would have done back in those days?
It's 1985 NBA Finals and LeBron James, another 100-point game. It is phenomenal. What a game!
He can dunk like Dominique Wilkins, can shoot like Jordan, and he can pass like Magic.
It would be crazy, man. But that would be interesting to see. I don't think anybody would be able to stop him, though. I really don't think so.
I don't know. That'd be interesting.
And big shout out to Len Bias. You know, rest in peace, Len Bias, who was really the better player in college. I don't know how he would have fared in the league, but I'm sure he would have gave Michael a run for his money.
Did you watch his college games?
Yeah, his college games were crazy.
Damn.
There was a lot of good players in college though. But that was when college basketball was really college basketball.
I didn't know him like that. I watched the documentary and how he died, and that was crazy. It was the 30 for 30, right?
Yeah, I was only 5 years old at the time though. When
I would check it out if you guys haven't checked it out. That 30 for 30 is crazy.
I'm not sure where he's from. I want to say he's from Chicago, but I could be wrong about that. But
he was going to go to Boston.
He was going to go to Boston, right?
Go to Boston. By the way, Boston, now I look back at it, Boston has had some really good, the GMs, whatever, they picked up some really good players.
Yeah, because
just from back in the day,
that's one thing about there's certain
always picked up good players.
Yeah, because they have that championship pedigree where they have
Bill Russell. Again, these guys from Paul Pierce, they always like know how to pick up somebody.
And now Danny Ainge is doing his thing too now.
Who?
Danny Ainge, he's the new GM. And well, not the new GM, but he's a GM now. And he got Kemba Walker playing there now.
Oh, they got Kemba Walker?
They got Kemba now, so that's a good look for them. That's a real good look for them, matter of fact. Matter of fact, they got this. I don't know if you guys out there have seen this new guy. I think his last name is Taco. This guy is unreal. He's like 7 foot. What? 7'4" or 7'3". Beast. Talk about it. Shout out to everybody out there. Stay cool. If you have family members, make sure you check on them.
Stay cool.
Stay cool, y'all. It's hot out here.